land, sea, and space, we've been working in those domains since World War II in realistic terms. But what we haven't done before is combine those efforts to come to an effect on the battlefield in a way that is agile, creates a networked effect.
I think it goes back to, so probably 15 years ago, what network-centric warfare looked like is it was probably more a chain of information or a chain of actions. And now we refer to a web of actions of all of these things are happening simultaneously because it's about speed.
To where we're not just taking one capability from the domain and putting it into the battle, we're combining those effects across the domains and across the services to address an enemy's capabilities and be agile about it to where we are first in front of their moves and anticipating their actions and able to address those well before they are. And that's the whole purpose of the Joint All-Domain Command and Control and combined Joint All-Domain Command and Control for our coalition partners as well, is the speed and pace of warfare in today's modern battlefield. So from capabilities such as ISR, exquisite ISR sensors, intelligent sensing capabilities, networked and automated PED capabilities for our intelligence capabilities, to where we can synergize that information into data sources that can be shared across the battlefield real time at the speed of relevance. On top of that, we're working multi-level security and cross-domain solutions that allow us to take high-level classification capabilities and send it out across the net at the right classification level so that more people can access it and be utilized.
Because it is such a technologically high-end need that needs to be done in a cost-effective way, but also needs to continuously adapt because the adversary is continuing to adapt as well as we do. And so it requires this new level of partnership between militaries and industry to, number one, figure out what it looks like to work towards that vision right now, but then also to stay connected as the adversary evolves.
Furthermore, we're developing a network, an Internet of Things, from airborne to ground to spaceborne connectivity that allows that data to be moved around the battlefield and into the cockpits, the tanks, or the ships of those combatants, those soldiers, sailors, and Marines, and those decision makers, so that they can have that information and that capability to affect change immediately right there in front of them.
And I think the key to what we're going to be able to achieve and how much more rapid that capability in the hands of the respective militaries is going to happen is due to that close partnership. And I think we're going to see immediate benefits this year, but absolutely in the 5 to 10 year time frame because of that paradigm of closer working relationship.
We have partnerships in Raytheon, Collins Aerospace in the Middle East, in the UAE, and elsewhere that are there to not only act as advisors from a technology perspective, but to go back and bring the requirements from those countries in the Middle East and Europe back to our companies and let us work those out and come back with you with solutions that meet your requirements.